You need a great opener, like somehow we're adults. Do.
We can record that right
some
now.
Some kind of like.
We can record that right now.
Everybody be quiet.
Somehow we're adults.
So did we discuss, Dylan, on our last UFC podcast that I lost terribly? I think we did because it was a review. So this is the draft.
Yeah,
one.
we reviewed it. Yep. So it's the new one.
So check the fit, dog. This is what Dylan chose since I lost by a fucking landslide.
It was close.
Since I lost by a landslide, Dylan bought me this little getup.
I just figured Valentine's Day was coming up, so we wanted to test the season type.
These clips will probably be coming out about then too. So
right,
it's a little tight.
It's comfy though.
I feel like I deserve to wear it. So these beautiful little pink hearts on this beautiful red shirt. I can keep this.
Yeah, you can keep that. It's all yours, boss. That's all yours. I don't need that.
All right, so I'm gonna try and act serious now and pretend I'm not wearing it. First of all, the fabric is buttery smooth.
It is.
Why can't men's clothing be made out of this shit?
Facts.
This
I thought the same thing when I felt that. I said, I don't have one outfit that feels like that. I don't have nothing that feels that nice.
This is buttery smooth, dog. This thing is sweet.
Straight silky.
So you said for this year's draft, since you won, that I get to pick first.
Yep.
Okay.
So we got 20 picks apiece.
Okay.
Just so everyone knows our point system. If they're a champion by the end of the year, it's worth 5 points. If they're an interim champion, it's worth 3 points. And then the top 5 contenders for each division is worth 1 point apiece.
Yep. So 5 points for champs, 3 points for interim champs, which I don't anticipate there'll be that many of them. And then it's top 3 contenders or top 5.
Oh, that's right. I think we said 3.
We can do either one.
It's up to you. It's your podcast.
I mean, the point system is so low that I would say it would be either way would be fine. I don't think that it's going to be close.
Yeah.
Do you want to do top 5 contenders?
Let's do top 5.
All right, top 5.
That's more points. So
Makes the points higher.
More
Exactly.
entertaining.
It's like football. You know what I mean? Why is the touchdown 6? I don't know. They just fucking picked a number.
I just want to say, too, I genuinely enjoy this because this podcast provides 12 months of entertainment. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're going to be talking about this for the next year.
Oh, 100%.
It's so 100%. Hyped to me.
Especially, I like this point system now, too, because it's not just who's going to be champion. It's like, who's still going to be a badass?
Yeah.
At the
who's going to make it?
Yeah. I'd have more of a chance, Be a little bit closer.
It's going to be fun, man.
All right, so I get first pick.
You get first pick.
Let's go through this list real quick. So, current champions at the time of doing this, we got Alexandre Pantoja, Sean O'Malley, Alexander Volkanovski, Islam Makhachev, Leon Edwards, Sean Strickland, Alex Pereira, John Jones, Alexic Grasso, Zhang Weili, and Alexis Grasso is... Oh, I'm sorry. I read Alexa Grasso as being the pound for pound number 1 currently.
And then the bantamweight's vacant right now.
And bantamweight is vacant. All right. So, my first pick for who I think is still going to be...
Real quick, it's just crazy to think. I wanted to address this because last year, the only people that were still champs was Islam and Leon Edwards and Volk. Other than that, we have new champions everywhere.
What's scary is like Leon last year when he was champ was like we wrote him off. You know,
we were like Usman's gonna get his get back.
Yeah, exactly.
And now, will Usman even get drafted today? Like the UFC is such an unforgiving sport. Yeah. In terms of how it could quickly fall off for them.
So I don't know about you because you've done the Dylan thing of analyzed the hell out of this beforehand.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming something you take into effect, and you have to for all of these guys is their age.
Right.
Because I mean, it's a huge feat.
I got Amanda Nunes last year.
Yes.
My first pick. Retired.
And one of my top picks was Glover Teixeira, too, who also retired.
Right. And even though we're saying I'm an expert, I drafted Ngannou. My dude's not even in the UFC no more.
Right, exactly.
So it's like, what do we really know at the end of the day?
100%.
You think you know something, and then Sean Strickland wins against Izzy.
Or Sean O'Malley breaks his knee in a fight, you know what I mean?
Against Tito. And he's fighting Tito again. If that happens again, that would be...
Oof, disrespectful.
Crazy.
All right, so my number 1 pick, I want Dylan to guess who my number 1 pick is going to be.
Knowing you, I think you're going to go Islam. Or Volk.
Who would be... Okay.
I think I feel like those are the top 2 either way.
I feel like whichever one I don't pick, you're picking.
100%. Those are the... I mean, they just run through the divisions respectfully.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Number 1 pick, Alexander Volkanovski.
I like it. Talk to me why. Why was he the first out of everyone?
Number one, I feel like the championships change less the lower in weight class you go.
Okay.
The reason I'm saying that is because the heavier people, it's more a toss-up.
Right.
Like, Mighty Mouse was champ for a long time. Granted, I think he lost to Henry Cejudo, I believe, once. But I'm just saying the likelihood that someone could just, like, Alex Pereira could just catch a bad punch and be KO'd and now he's not champion anymore.
Right.
I'm just saying the likelihood of someone getting KO'd, the lower you go in weight classes, the higher it is. You know what? Pantoja is not a bad pick either.
I like Pantoja.
Pantoja's not a bad pick at all. He's so good.
It just, Moreno scares me. Like,
Right.
eventually, like, Moreno's going to get that chance back.
Yes, and I think he's going to want it again. So I'm going Volkanovski for my first pick because I was between Islam and Volk, just like you said.
Right.
I think that lightweight is the hardest division.
It is. It's the most stacked.
There's so many good people that fight at that division because in reality there are like 170 to 180 pound dudes that are
Right.
cutting to 155, which is the weight class for lightweight.
Right.
So there's a lot of dudes walk around at like 185. You know, and they can cut to that 155.
I do like the Alex pick because for him to go lose to Islam twice, he's going to come back to his division. Like, he took a break from it because he dominated it. Mm-hmm. But now he's going to be like, well, I got to prove I'm still that dude in this division.
Yeah. And so he's gonna prove that he's still the dude in his division. And then I think that by the end of this year, obviously I'm gonna laugh at this. Future Ryan's laughing. But if he does good enough in featherweight again, I imagine he takes another stab at the lightweight belt.
That's possible. He could go and double champ again. You never know.
Because if Islam retires and, one of those, who's somebody else in that division, if Gaethje takes that belt, or if Poirier or, Michael Chandler gets the belt for some reason, then, he has a better chance.
Right.
Islam's just that motherfucker, which head kick knockout.
That was insane.
That. All right, Dylan, who's your number one pick?
All right, I kind of just let you decide for me because I was going to go Volk or Islam.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Islam.
Islam? Nice.
I do agree with you that Islam's in a more stacked division, so I can't be mad at you going Volk first.
Right.
So I don't know who's next for Islam. Honestly, he's beat Oliveira. They might give him the winner of Poirier and Benoit Saint Denis.
Who is that?
Benoit's
number 12.
Yeah.
I've never even heard that name before.
Yeah, he's someone. It's tough. I don't know if it's a step up in competition because he hasn't fought anyone like Poirier.
Yeah,
he's been fighting.
Oh, that's a big. When you go from rank number 12 to
that's
rank number like 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a huge. Dustin Poirier. Kudos to him because he's a name. He could pick and choose who he wants to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Another thing too, though, with this McGregor and Chandler stuff, UFC could easily market like the winner of them goes against Islam type. Just because of how well that would sell for a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Chandler and McGregor both selling crazy.
My number 2 pick.
Your number 2 pick.
John Jones.
John Jones. Okay. Talk to me.
I mean, he's just hard to bet against. Maybe halfway through this year. The retirement's the real question on this one.
Right. We don't think he loses. We just think he couldn't Amanda Nunes. Like, it's just time to go.
Yeah.
I get that. I like that. All right, my number 2 pick.
Are you crossing stuff out as it comes out?
I have a thing. I have a system, Ryan.
I would love to see the system while I'm at my picks.
Well, this theme worked for me last year, and we went after the women's champions. So I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna go with Wei Li Zhang. I think she's the best of what's left in the women's. I just feel like her division, there's not much in there that could beat her. Mm-hmm. So I'm going Wei Li at pick 2.
Okay. I'm gonna go Alexa Grasso.
Alexa Grasso, I like it. I like that a lot.
Just to run some credit over there.
Isn't that crazy?
She's in the higher weight class. She's in the flyweight, so she could technically go up to bantamweight.
She could. And dude, we haven't even talked about that. If someone gets double champ, that's 10 points in this league.
Yeah,
like that's huge.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. And honestly, if you beat Valentina, who else is going to steal that belt from you in that division? Like,
I don't know.
I think that's a great pick.
I don't know. Let's see who we got. Erin Blanchfield, which
that's my
if
dog.
If she doesn't get drafted, I will be hella impressed. Erin Blanchfield is a motherfucker.
I remember when me and Colin watched her Crucifix Molly.
Bro, just beat the brakes first round off of Molly.
Yeah, you were like, who's this little girl? I was like, Blanchfield a dog, and then she had that crucifix.
Yeah.
But Molly
Which
had so much hype
watched,
on her.
we had watched Erin Blanchfield fight before that too. And
Yeah,
she just
right.
mauled people.
Uh-huh.
Mauled people.
And she just has relentless pace. So Alexa Grasso. All right, I'm gonna go with Alejandro Pantoja.
Oh, that was my next pick. You son of a bitch.
I think it's him or Moreno for that division. I really do. I don't think anyone else is gonna get it. So that's where I'm at with him.
Nice.
I just like how he has good cardio for 5 rounds too for a champ.
Pantoja. He
Yeah.
does tuck her out though. He does tuck her
he
out.
does. But then he uses he'll just sit on you at that point. He's up 3 rounds. He's got to make it to the judges.
Yep. Who? Between these three.
I was gonna go Grasso before Pantoja for what it's worth too. So I think that was a good pick.
Yeah, I was between
proud of
Pantoja
you.
and Grasso on that one.
I'm proud of you for that.
I'm gonna go Sean Strickland.
Ooh, okay, that's spicy. I like it though.
I'm
You
gonna
going
go
with the
Sean
champ?
Strickland. Yeah, I'm going
So-
with Sean Strickland.
So does that mean you think he beats Duplessis, Dricus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's gonna be an interesting fight.
Sean's just
I
so
mean, they
hard
already
to
fought
hit.
in the audience.
And exactly, and Sean beat the piss out of him. Yeah. Who's your number? Who's your, I don't know. I just feel good about Sean Strickland. He's
Okay.
fought. He's fought one time. He's got the
Right.
championship belt.
To do what he did against Izzy is pretty impressive.
And on top of that, he might fight twice this year.
Right.
If he beats Drekus, it wouldn't be surprising if he doesn't fight again this year.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, because I just think about the rate in which champions fight. I mean, Sean Strickland is that guy who will fight every week of the year.
Right.
But, you know, I don't know. I mean, he might slow it down now that he's making fucking money.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's getting that pay-per-view.
He's gonna enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's fighting bad guys
Yeah.
in his free time. So how often does he have time to fight?
Right.
I think it's time for the Sugar Show.
Sugar Show.
I
Let's
think
go.
we're gonna go Sean O'Malley here.
That was
at pick 4.
between I was between the Sugar Show and Sean
Yep,
Strickland.
I like that.
Because didn't Aljamain say he's gonna be going up? He's threatening with going up in weight.
Yeah, he's fighting. I always butcher his opponent's name, so you're gonna make fun of me. Is it Cater or Qatar?
Calvin Cater.
Calvin Cater versus Aljo got announced. I remember my first podcast ever. I said that name, and now I'm
Is
scarred
that
for
at
life.
155? Or no, that's gonna be at 145.
It's at
That'd be at the Volkanovski's weight.
featherweight.
Yeah.
featherweight.
Okay, so
So we got
you've
4
got
picks apiece so
Pantoja,
far.
Sean O'Malley.
Yep.
I've got Volkanovski. You've got Islam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Leon Edwards.
Leon, okay, I like it.
Leon Edwards.
Leon's one of those dudes we don't give him enough credit. I mean, we both said we slept on him last year with the whole Usman thing, and then he just rolled through.
The second fight with Usman was great. He did really good.
Yeah.
The fight with Colby. I mean,
He just took like no damage.
And
Like
he
he looked like he
humanized.
was smart. Yeah,
bro,
he babied him.
I loved how Leon looked in those last 2 fights.
Loved.
He looks good. He looks good.
Oh man, I should have done a McLovin thing. Now I'm thinking about it.
Who would have thought that Pereira is the last champion, the current champion that hasn't been drafted yet?
Yeah, that's a good
We've
point.
drafted everyone, and Alex Pereira has been champ at middleweight, and
Right.
that light heavyweight's got some thump behind
I know.
it. You know,
I think you forced my hand though. I think I got to go Alex.
there's a solid chance he could retire too.
Yeah, honestly, I could see Izzy just trying to follow him up there too, just trying to get his lick back.
Yeah,
Type.
100%.
I could see it. I'll go Alex though.
Alex Pereira.
So
Okay.
we're through 5 rounds now.
All right. So to combat, since I don't have somebody in that division, let's go. Oof. Magomed Ankalaev.
I like it. I like it a lot.
What was with that sigh? Is that are you mad?
I like him. I think he don't
He
get enough
fights
attention
tonight versus Johnny Walker,
He does.
so-
He does fight tonight.
I think he steamrolls Johnny Walker.
I do too. And that's one of those things. If you win early in January, that helps your chances for getting a title shot down the road.
Yep.
He could be one of those dudes. He's not champ, and then he gets a title shot in December.
Yep.
You know, last pay per view of the year. Steal 5 points. This dude really hurt me last year, but I'm gonna go back to the well and go Hamzat Chimaev.
Oof.
My thought process is he was so inactive last year. He's got to be active this year. Like he's got to be due.
He's so far in the rankings though. He's
know.
number 9 rank right now, which I didn't realize.
Yeah, he's down there. It's because he hasn't fought. But I feel like he's one of those dudes. Once he gets in there, if he wins, granted, I feel like he just shoots up instantly.
Yeah.
But
that's true. That's true. They're gonna springboard him.
that's kind of my hedge. I'm hoping he'd be the dude to dethrone Strickland. That's my thought process for that.
All right. Let's look at the lightweight division and see if there's anybody here
It's so
who's got a
stacked at lightweight.
Oh,
Literally
man.
close your eyes and pick someone. That's how crazy it is over there.
just to throw somebody on the board. No, let's go to a different division. Let's take a look at what's going on in flyweight. Brandon Moreno, let's go.
That's your boy.
Let's go, Brandon Moreno.
That's your boy.
Because
I
he's
feel
about to fight. He's about to fight. Didn't he just get announced for Brandon Royval?
Yeah, Brandon Royval.
They both of their guys' last fights, I believe. Either like within 1 to 2 fights of recently, both of them have fought for the title.
Right.
So
yeah,
to
Royval's
me,
last one too.
Yeah. So I like Brandon Moreno's top tier talent.
And I feel like Moreno is a good thing because even if he doesn't get a title, dude's never going to be bottom. Like, he's going to be in the top 5 for that
100%.
division. Like, you just locked up a point.
Yeah.
Easily.
Unless
right
all of
there.
a sudden he becomes chinny, which is possible too.
Right.
So.
All right. My next one here, this is just kind of banking on if John Jones retires. I think Tom Aspinall would be the next in line to be champ.
That's nice. I like that.
So that's my thought process there for pick 7.
All right. Ryan's going to go with Merab Davashvili.
He's such a beast. I like that pick a lot.
Because I think if there's anybody to... Because I think Aljamain goes up in weight, and those weight cuts are going to be not so bad anymore. Yeah. I think when I think about who could take that belt from Sean, I think Merab, I think Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah. I don't know if Sean could last 5 rounds with Merab. Like, Merab's pace for 5 rounds,
he's so big.
He is.
He's just like Aljamain. He's just big for that division.
And he's just relentless. Like, his pace is insane. All right, my next one. I don't think he's a sleeper. We both know him, but I'm going to go Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Bro, that's such a good pick.
I think he's the next dude to take it from Leon if he loses it. If Leon loses it, I think it's going to be Shavkat.
Dude, he's so good. 17 wins, 17 finishes. Is it 18 now?
I think it's 18.
Yeah, because it was 17 going into his last fight where he choked Wonder Boy.
It feels early for him, but I really wanted him.
Yeah. So, okay. All right, Shavkat Rakhmonov. Oh, that's such a good one.
Appreciate.
Gonna go ahead and scoop Ilya Taporia.
You can. I like that.
Because he's literally getting ready to fight Volk. So
yep, that provides you some safety right there.
Mm-hmm. And he's in top 5.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, he's number 5.
Yep. I like that. Okay. Let's see. It's a lot of.
How many picks are we in right now?
We are. That was your 9th pick, so we're almost halfway done already.
Bro, I'm so hyped right now.
Yeah, there's so many good people on the board here.
Yeah.
Ilya was a good pick. I like that a lot. You know, now that Pereira's gone, I'm going to say there's this chance that Izzy comes back and takes middleweight back. I'm going to go Israel Adesanya.
Okay.
I just think
he did say he's going to fight this year.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully he gets a title shot. Oof. But I feel like instantly when he returns, he puts himself in the top 5 of the divisions. I feel like he can get a point there anyway.
You know who I think's getting set up for that division? About to just pick one just to throw him in there too. Brandon Allen.
I know you like Brandon Allen a lot.
Yeah,
he's a stud.
Let's add him.
He's gonna be
guy.
all right. He's gonna be ranked regardless.
He's ranked. He's number 9 right now.
Yeah.
And his next fight is against Marvin Vettori at number 5.
And you're the biggest Marvin Vettori hater I know.
Thank you. I mean, which is impressive considering all his fans are haters.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point. That is a great point.
They're either Italian or they hate him.
Right. That is a great
or
point.
Or the same. They can do both. But yeah, he's just, I'm not a big fan. He's not a fun fighter to watch.
No, he's not. All right. I'm going to go with Jamal Hill.
I just realized we hadn't picked Jamal Hill yet.
That's a
good pick.
Touch him up University. That is my dude.
Did I get Magomed Ankalaev?
You did. We're halfway through if you want to take a look at who we all got right now.
All right. Ooh, I see another pick.
We're halfway through it.
All right. Oh, dude, this is so good. I'm so scared, though.
I know.
I had this confidence the last time we did it, too, and then I just got destroyed.
No, these are some good teams right now.
Oh, dude, this is so good.
We're halfway through already.
All right.
It's flying by.
Man, Shavkat Rakhmonov, such a solid pick.
I appreciate it.
That's such a solid pick. I don't think I honestly think you've got that. If Leon fights enough to where he loses his belt this year, I think you got that one.
I think it's Leon or Shavkat. I think it's gonna be one of those dudes in that.
I mean, Bilal definitely deserves a title shot. So I might just scoop Bilal just to say it, but I'm not ready for that one yet.
I feel you.
I got Merab Davashvili. Who do I have? I already picked Brennan Moreno.
Yeah.
Brandon Royval and him and Pantoja was a good fight, though.
Yeah, it was.
It was a really
that
good fight. That
division's just so fun to watch, bro.
100%. All right, Yuri Prohaska. That's my next.
Yuri.
So now you've got Alex Pereira and Jamal Hill, and I have Yuri and Magomed Ankalaev.
I like that. That's tough.
I think that division's picked. Honestly, I think one of us is that picked.
Yeah, most likely. And then that's probably going to be the top 5 of it, too.
Bro, if I have an extra pick towards the end that I just want to toss, I think Khalil Roundtree Jr., bro.
He's
so
hands.
good.
Dude is powerful.
I mean, he's ranked number 8, too, so he's very likely going to get a title shot soon.
Yep. All right, I'm going to go Aaron Blanchfield. I got to try to get that title from Alexa Grasso.
Ah, that's such a good pick.
I got to try to steal Grasso's belt. That would be a fight.
Bro, take my money. Sign me up. For Valentina Shevchenko is my next pick.
That's a good. That's what I'm talking about with the sport. Like Valentina, I picked her like round 3 last year. Like I feel like at round 12, she's a steal. Like whoever she fights next, she's gonna be a favorite.
Is it bad that I don't want to pick anybody in Zhang Weili's division?
I don't blame you.
I just don't. Like the number 1 contender is Carla Esparza.
Right.
No, I'm good.
She could get you a point, though.
No, I don't want it.
He's like, keep the point.
After what she did with Rose Namajunas, I revolt them.
I'll never forget Colin went to go walk his dog during that fight.
And he probably had more excitement there.
He did. All right, let's see here.
Is it your pick?
Yeah, okay. You just went Valentina in round 12, which I like. She was on my radar. I'm going to go lightweight. Arman Saryukin. I like him a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know if he takes it from Islam, but I feel like he's some good insurance there.
He's definitely got a shot this year to do that.
That division's just so stacked.
Let's go Stipe Miocic.
Stipe, okay.
Because he's definitely when he comes back, you mean to tell me one of the greatest heavyweight champs of all time isn't going to get a title shot immediately?
Aren't they trying to do him versus John Jones?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, that gives you a safety blanket of 5-5 either way. Yep. I like that.
And he's ranked top 5, so that's a point.
I like that. All right. I'm going to try to...
If he fights somebody else and gets an interim belt.
Right. That's 3.
That's 3-3 right there.
You're right. All right. I'm going to go Bilal Muhammad.
I looked at it and I don't know.
I just feel like even if he never gets a title shot, he's
had
probably
a very eventful career.
Yeah, he's going to stay top 5.
When I say eventful, I mean like he's had just issue after issue after issue.
That eye poke, man.
From Leon Edwards.
That changed his whole career with how people view him.
Yeah. What number are we on right now?
We are number 14. There's a dude, one of your favorite people I'm looking on here. I'm like, how is Ryan not picked Dubronx?
I hadn't picked Charles yet?
No.
Either way, let me find...
That's how he's feeling about Charles and lightweight.
Charles is just one of the best fighters to watch fight.
He's so fun to watch.
He's so fun to watch fight.
He's so fun to watch.
I could watch that dude fight all day.
I agree.
Bro, the most submissions ever, and I do jiu-jitsu? Come on now. Come on.
Yeah, I get it.
Corey Sandhagen. I think it's the year of the Sandman. Yeah. Let's go. Dude, imagine, Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen.
That's a fight.
Sticks versus Sticks,
That's
dude.
a fight.
Let's go.
That's a fight.
Bro, that is stylistically, that's a fucking chess match.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be the best striking battle to watch ever.
Yeah. That'd be a great fight.
That'd be so fun to watch.
I like that pick. I like that. I'm going to go Aljo. I feel like he's going to compete in 2 divisions this year and give me a title shot in one of them.
Okay.
And we are in round 15 now.
This is where the fun picks.
Yeah, this is where it's like, grab your boys.
Let me look at something. I'm curious. Okay, they haven't ranked Bo Nickel yet.
I do like Bo Nickel. I drafted him last year, but he's just so young.
If he fights twice this year,
he could go top 5.
Yeah, but how many times did he fight last year?
I think twice.
Yeah,
off the top of my head.
Yeah.
These late round picks are tough. Because last year I got lucky. I drafted Pantoja late, and then like these last picks could really make or break it.
Let's go Gilbert Burns.
Gilbert Burns, another Ryan favorite.
I do like.
I do like. You're a big Gilbert Burns guy.
I do.
Do you think he gets a title shot this year, or are you just banking on him being top 5 in division?
I mean, when you look at that division, right? You got Leon Edwards, Kamaru Usman, Belal Muhammad, Shavkat Rachmanov, Gilbert Burns, and Colby Covington.
Right.
I mean, any one of those 6 people, like, you've got confidence in. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like any one of those guys are championship level.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I just feel very, very, like, I don't know. That one's a hard one to pick. I think that's welterweight is probably the hardest division for me to pick. That's a tough one. Like, welterweight and lightweight right now are the hardest ones for me to pick.
Yeah, I agree. All right, this one's really ugly. This is either going to be like a smart pick or I'm going to get canceled non-invited next year. But I'm going to try to guess the women's bantamweight vacant belt. I'm going to go with Mayra Bueno Silva.
Okay.
She's either going to not be in the UFC anymore or she's going to be a champion. But that's how sad that division is.
Yeah, I'm not even going to pick.
She's either going to be 5 points or 0.
I just have no confidence in that division, you know?
I got it. But someone's eventually going to have to be a champ in that division, though. So there's 5 points out there somewhere.
Let's pick this man up just to pick him up. Cyril Gahn.
That's one of my favorite boys. That hurts, Ryan.
It does hurt. Good for
you know I like Cyril Gahn.
Mm-hmm. Trying to hit you right in the cereal, dog.
Now, do you love the pick?
I love it. I love it.
You're good at that. Nailed it. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Appreciate
All
it.
right.
The shirt helps. Gives me confidence.
Nice. All right. This is another sleeper. I don't know if he gets a title shot this year, but with the last name Nurmagomedov, you're going to have my attention. Give me cousin Umar. Give me Umar Nurmagomedov.
In lightweight?
Yep. Or no. He is in O'Malley's bantamweight.
Oh, R.I.P. O'Malley. It's to fight an Nurmagomedov.
Yep. You see the last name, you draft him. All right, we got 4 picks left apiece.
Smish.
We
Yeah.
smish.
Oh,
4
man.
picks left apiece, Ryan. This flew by. I don't know how I feel about this.
There's so many. I start looking for people that have V's as the last letter in their name.
So we got the same strategy this late?
Yeah.
Cool,
like, can I pronounce their name within 80% accuracy? If
Right.
it's a no, then I should probably pick them.
Will Bruce Butcher it?
Yeah, right. Bruce what?
Will Bruce Buffer butcher it?
Oh,
That's Triple B.
Let's go Brandon Royval. I like Brandon Royval.
Okay. That's a fun division.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
I like that.
No one's picked up Henry Cejudo.
Yeah.
Triple C?
I just don't like how... Was it versus Aljo where he came in not ready and I'll just backpacked him?
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah, it wasn't, yeah.
I'm good.
He's really focused on coaching now, too, so, you know.
He's making his money regardless.
It should be interesting.
All right. Give me Dreykus. I know he's next for the title shot for Sean Strickland. That might be a path to 5 points there.
Dreykus Duplessis.
Even if he beats Sean, I don't know if he keeps it, but
yeah,
this late I'm willing to take a shot on it.
Yeah. At this point, we're not even really trying to get champions. We're like, let's get people that are going to give me some points.
Who's going to score me?
Yeah, who's not going to fight that much this
Right.
year? You know what I mean? Let's go. This is tough.
It is tough.
Kamaru Usman. How have we not picked Kamaru Usman?
It's just crazy. It's same with Valentina. Like, these were Hall of Famers, and then they're just like...
How did I pick Gilbert Burns before Kamaru Usman? I guess I just glanced over. Let's go Kamaru Usman.
Kamaru Usman, okay.
Kamaru. There's so many good fights that are going to happen this year.
Give me Bo Nickel.
Let's go.
I'm going to take the shot this late.
We getting wild? Because I guess we're going to do the drop 4, pick up 4 like we did last time.
Yeah. Oh, and we got the steal this year that we talked about.
Oh, yeah, we talked about doing a steal.
Are we doing the steal and the drop 4, pick 4? Or are we just doing a steal?
Let's do both. We drop 4, pick 4, and then the steal on the next podcast.
Okay, I like that. Sounds good to me.
Okay,
we got 2 picks left apiece.
For all the fun. Oh, wait, no, I can't
all
do that.
the glory.
No, I can't do it. I almost said Conor McGregor. For just fun. Fun.
I mean,
for shits and giggles. But then I'm just like, he's fighting at 185 against Michael Chandler.
Right.
Like, that is.
But does that keep him ranked at lightweight?
No, he's not even ranked, is he? Is he ranked?
I don't know.
Is he even ranked?
That division is so.
No, he's not even ranked.
Not even ranked. Okay. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, no, I can't bring myself to do it. Oh man.
2 picks left.
Let's go Robert Whittaker.
He's going to be ranked.
He's been at the top for forever.
He has, truly.
You know?
Truly.
That's what I'm really looking for is like who has been up high? Like Alexander Volkov. If we were going like he's ranked number 6. Dude's been in the top weight division for forever. Derek
Yep.
Lewis been ranked, but whatever.
I don't think she's gonna beat Weili Zhang, but just in case, give me Tatiana Suarez. I think she's the next out
Okay.
for that division. Not something I'm excited about, but I'm just trying to cover my bases
Who is
here.
this person?
We each got one pick left, Ryan. We made it.
Rob Schneider, dude.
Colin would have drafted for sure Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Colin might have drafted Jandro early.
Right.
We got one pick left here. We got to make it count. One final pick could swing everything.
I'm going to go Khalil Roundtree Jr.
Khalil
Let's throw it in there.
Roundtree. Okay.
He's ranked number 8 right now.
Okay.
But if depending upon how his next couple fights go, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, first of all, look how small he looks in this picture. They done my boy dirty. That dude
They
looks
show
like
his hands.
boy looks like a fucking tank.
He's built
when he's on the
different.
mats.
He is built different. They really left his hands off on purpose. For viewer discretion is advised.
Bro, his hands are insane.
My last pick. Who are we going here? Who are we going? I talked about him earlier. Like, give me Benoit Saint Denis in lightweight.
Hey, might as well. If he destroys Poirier, if you destroy Poirier,
Right.
you're getting
He's-
title shot.
Yeah.
So let's see, man. Like now that we got every pick, run me through them
All right.
at a decent speed.
Right. We'll go through Ryan's first. He went with Alexander Volkanovski first off. He got the heavyweight champ John Jones. And then he went after the women's division, Alexa Grasso. Then he got 2 more champs with Sean Strickland and Leon Edwards. Then he went for Magomed Ankalaev, which I did like that pick. And then Brandon Moreno, that was a good one too. Because both of those dudes could be champ. Mm-hmm. Even your 8-9 Marab and then Eli Taporia, because Taporia goes against Volk. So that was really smart for you. Brandon Allen, he's on the come up. I think he was a good buy low. Your second section is just filled with good names too. I'm nervous. Yuri at pick 11, that could be like a steal when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Valentina could be like hold my beer at pick 12. Like, you guys really let me fall this far?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Stipe, Corey Sandhagen, Gilbert Burns, Cyril Gahn, Brandon Royval, Kamaru Usman, Robert Whitaker, and Khalil Roundtree.
I feel like
That's a good team.
I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I'm going to win, I feel like I'm a solid 7.
That's good. I mean,
but then I'm probably going to say the same for you. I'm going to hear your picks. And
yeah,
be like, that's a solid 7.
My team's down here if you want to go through mine.
All right. So Dylan got the current lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, Wally Zhang, Alexandre Pantoja, Sean O'Malley, Alex Pereira. So his top 5 picks are current champs.
Yep.
Khamzat Chimaev, if he fights.
Please fight this year.
If he fights.
Please don't let me draft
My
you
dude
2
keeps
years
getting
ago.
sick, dude. I mean, dude just his immune system
The
just don't
staph
hold up.
infections and everything.
Tom Aspinall, great pick. Shavkat Rakhmonov, he's the only person I see on here that's not a champ where I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's going to be champ. Like, the dude is just so good.
He's amazing.
To do what he did to Wonderboy Thompson, bro, it makes me, first of all, that's how you gain haters, because Wonderboy's so loved.
But you know what makes me nervous, Ryan? I didn't draft him with the top 5 picks, so you could steal him.
Yeah, because that was the rule for the steal is you can't pick top 5.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying him, but for how long can I enjoy that?
It's fair. It's fair. Shavkat Rakhmonov, Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, we need that.
With the drop 3 pick 3 or drop 4 pick 4, you can drop one of your guys and move. Can we move people into the locked space, or your 5 top ones are locked regardless? You can't drop one of your top 5.
I think our top 5 are locked.
All right, love it. All right, Israel Adesanya, Jamal Hill, Aaron Blanchfield, Arman Turskrugian.
Yep. Perfect.
Balil Muhammad, Aljamain Sterling, Myro Buenas Silva, Khabib's cousin Umar Nurmagomedov, Dricus Duplessis, which is crazy that we picked him up number 17 because he's fighting for the title like in a week basically.
Yep.
Bo Nickel, Tatiana Suarez, and Benoit Saint Denis. Bo Nickel is probably your furthest stretch.
I think so.
I think that's the furthest reach.
Yeah.
Now, with all this being said, let's look at some of the upcoming events.
We got some good ones upcoming.
Can I ask what your strategy is whenever you pick your fighters? Because I'm curious. Because my strategy this time was mine was to go current champs, people who are fighting soon for the champs. Then it was to go people who I think could fight by the end of this year.
That was pretty much my same way too, because we both went champs early. We were kind of just going back and forth.
Yeah, I feel like last year in 2023, I was more picking people that I just liked and could see as becoming champion.
Right.
Like there was more. I gave more credit to them. And this one, I had a lot more thought of like who's going to get injured, who has the highest potential to get injured, who trains at a level where they're going to hurt themselves. You know,
and it's so tough to project in the sport 12 months from now.
Exactly,
because one injury can the whole like.
Tonight's fight with Ankalaev versus Walker too, though. I'm definitely gonna watch that, bro. Jim Miller, let's go.
I'm rooting for Jim Miller heavy.
Always rooting for Jim Miller. All right.
And then we got the pay-per-view next week.
Yo, that's coming up quick, man.
Yeah, literally next Saturday.
Duplessis versus Strickland. We got Pennington versus Silva.
That's for the bantamweight.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Did either of us pick? Well, you got Myra Brenna-Swell.
Yeah. I got
her. Because just looking at these people is high chance.
I got no faith in Raquel Pennington.
None? That's disrespectful. Chris Curtis fighting. Let's see.
Dude, the UFC 299 fight card is like one of the best I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so 298, we got Volkanovski versus Topuria.
And you got both of them.
Davashvili versus Cejudo.
Rob's going to whoop him, I think.
I think so, too. Yeah, I think so, too.
Well, that's huge for you.
Yeah, yeah. Because I have Merab picked, in the top 10. Then we got Moreno versus Royval too, because you know the winner of that fight's getting a rematch
against Pantoja.
Yeah,
agreed.
So that was when I picked both of them. That was kind of my idea. Is I'm getting somebody who's probably by the end of this year going to be fighting again.
Right, they'll get another shot. How is that only a fight night? Like Moreno and Royval on a free, like that's pretty crazy.
Bro, I'm saying that's insane. It's in Mexico.
Oh, that's awesome.
In Mexico?
I didn't know it was in Mexico.
It's in Mexico. The fuck are we doing? Brian Ortega's fighting.
Oh, the return.
Yo, that could be a pay-per-view.
Yeah, for real.
That's the same night.
That's better than Bueno Silva and Pennington.
Yair Rodriguez versus Brian Ortega is the same night as Brandon Royval versus Brandon Moreno.
That's a free night too. That's hype,
bro. Whoever wins the Moreno versus Royval, they get to keep the name Brandon. The other person has to change it.
I like that.
That should be their stakes.
I like that.
Then we got O'Malley versus Vera too, which neither of us picked Marlon Vera.
That is pretty crazy to think. We might have the draft him. If he beats O'Malley, whenever we redraft our drop 4, pick 4, we might have a champion.
Depending upon how that fight goes,
right?
I think you're going to see one of us pick up Marlon Vera at the middle one, because it's very possible he could be the champ.
Oh, that's in Miami.
We got Saint Denis versus.
This is such a good fight card.
Burns versus
Jack Della Maddalena.
Kevin Holland versus Michael Venom Page.
Yeah, that's a fight.
Yeah, it is.
Curtis Blades and Jailton Almeida.
Yep. And that's the only fights that are happening that day. Just kidding. We got Rose versus Rebos. Excuse me.
Your favorite Marvin Vittori.
Brandon Allen. So, bro, to watch Brandon Allen do what he did to what's the Scottish guy?
Paul Craig.
Paul Craig.
Yeah.
Paul Craig is like known as being world class jiu-jitsu dude, and Brandon Allen made it look like they were playing two different sports.
He showed him there was levels to it.
Insane jiu-jitsu in Brandon Allen. Like that makes you wonder if the level of jiu-jitsu that's in the UFC is just not that high quality.
Right.
I you know,
it does make you think, truly.
I don't know.
Because that was a man versus a boy.
Yeah, and then why? So when you go to UFC 300, it says to be determined versus to be determined, but it's got Zhang Weili versus insert random name here of random person.
I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's like Jan.
Yeah, but main event for UFC 300, let's not.
Yeah,
Oliveira versus Tarsukian. Yeah,
that's gonna be a good fight.
That's gonna be a good fight.
I can't believe Duke Bronx did not get drafted. I feel like he's at least a lock for lightweight top 5.
Here's what I think happened. I think that Charles Oliveira got the belt, fought 3 times, made 3 times as a champ?
Yeah.
At least, right?
Poirier, Chandler.
So he won the belt with Chandler.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He won the belt with Chandler. Then he fought Poirier. He fought Gaethje. Gaethje was not for the belt, though. Remember, because he missed weight?
That's right.
And then he fought Islam.
Right.
Right? Am I thinking about this right?
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
That sounds good.
4 fights getting pay-per-views, being a dude, the superstar of Brazil from the favelas. Mm-hmm. Brazil's a giant country full of a bunch of people. No doubt in my mind that he got a shit ton of money. I mean, dude's wearing gold chains, fitted suits. Like, he's just balling out of control. Fitted. It's so, once you get to that point, And he fought the biggest names in America too. So those pay-per-view numbers had to go hardcore, you know?
Yeah,
So
valid.
to me, you get pay-per-views when you're a champion. So he's making hella money. So to me, in my mind, is that, you know, Charles Oliveira made too much money.
Right.
He didn't have that same dog in him anymore.
Yeah.
I wonder.
He did look good
He's
against
out horse racing now.
Right.
He did look good against who? I'm sorry.
Dariush.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. You know, I think we both have him in our back pocket of like a person we'll
He could
draft.
get- yeah, he could.
It just depends on what happens April 13th, and then you also got to worry how many times he's going to fight this year.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yeah.
see. They got Yuri versus Rocket, which, by the way, neither of us picked Rocket.
Yeah.
Rocket.
Is that
Rocket?
yeah, I think
Rakic?
so. That division's tough.
Yeah. Bro, it's Calvin Cater versus UFC 300 is going to be stacked. Please don't make the main event women. We don't want to
That's
see
the
that.
Bo Nichols the first fight at like early prelims. That's how you know it's gonna be stacked.
He's first fight. I thought. They haven't announced the card order yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Davison Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt.
Let's go.
Cody Garbrandt got his call out that he
I
wanted.
want him to see him. I want to see him stark Figueiredo.
I think Figgy's gonna start him.
Oh,
though.
100%. I think Figueiredo's going to win too, but I'm
Right.
just saying I would like to see that. Let's see. Are there any more? No, that's it. That's it
Yeah.
for fights that are planned this year. Gosh, it's so hard because like when we do this draft, like it's what, January 13th today.
Right.
Saturday, January 13th.
And you got to predict how it's gonna be into December.
And these fights are only like half scheduled up to
Right.
April.
Yeah.
You know what I
We
mean?
only know a quarter of the year fights,
Literally.
and we don't know how they're gonna play out.
And by the time half of those are there, how many people are going to get injured,
Mm-hmm.
drop out for some reason? I mean, how many fights get canceled?
Right. Every
You know?
week there's one. Like we just lost Manel Cop for today's fight.
Bro, it's crazy. So it's so hard for us to predict what it's going to be like at the end of this year.
That's
so.
why I like the 4 drops, 4 ads too, though.
Yeah. Dude, it's going to be so much fun.
That steal's gonna be nerve wracking. Like
Oof, one steal. Let me see this list.
my man Shavkat, man, I'm nervous.
He's 100% going to get stolen.
He's 100% not safe.
I mean, when we do this, I'm assuming we're going to do this around June or July.
Yeah, halfway through.
You know, I don't know.
Because we could do the steal episode with the 4 ad episode.
Yeah, I would have to. Yeah. Because I look at my stuff and I'm like, who would I drop? Because when you steal, I'm assuming whoever my person was replaces yours, right?
Yeah.
I mean, right? Like, so I'd have to be like, okay, so I'm giving up Brandon Royval.
Or we could do it to where someone could pick up someone not available if you wanted, or someone that was available. I don't know. However you want.
We'll figure
we
that
can
out.
talk it
Yeah. But you could just drop somebody who's retired.
Right.
Like I could steal Shavkat Makarov and be like, oh, here's Glover or here's John Jones who
Right.
retired in March.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like
Amanda Nunes type.
right. And then
I
it's
got
like
you.
now you're
That's gonna
Oh,
be diabolical.
bro. This has become a game. This is fun, bro.
Shavkat's gonna hold the belt up in April, and I'm gonna like flex you, and you're like, enjoy him for the next month.
Yep. And then we're gonna do the pickup 3 or drop 4, pickup 4. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun,
I'm gonna walk into the podcast with the Shavkat like bear hat that he has.
bro. Dude, that's a good idea. I need one of those now. Okay. I like where we at. I like where we
eBay.
at. Well, that's it. That's our picks.
Good luck, man.
Who are you the most confident with on your list?
Besides like Islam, I think Alex Pereira at pick 5. I could see him. I think he's gonna defend once. I think if he wins that, I think he's solid.
Let's see. So besides my number 1 pick of Alexander Volkanovski, I would say my most solid pick. I mean, obviously I could say my number 2, John Jones, but I'm going to try and pick somebody who's not in that ranking. I really think that Brandon Allen's got a chance this year.
That would be
Because dude
quite
fights pretty often.
yeah, he's gonna fight 3-4 times this year, and he's already booked for one.
If he destroys Marvin Vettori, which I really like the idea of,
I know. You do.
I really like that idea.
That might be your first UFC bet ever. It's Brandon Allen and Marvin. It's one of your favorites versus like your absolute
Yeah.
least favorite.
Yeah. It might be. It might be. And so I imagine if I do that pick, I mean, bro, I could just see him destroying Marvin Vettori, and then he gets whoever fights for the title next. Like they have to fight Brandon. I think Brandon Allen needs, if Bilal Muhammad and Leon Edwards happens, which I think that's the next fight.
Right.
I think the fight after that should be Brandon Allen if Brandon Allen starches Marvin Vettori. Right? Or
Yeah.
there was another person in that division who kind of deserving of a title shot, right? I'm trying to remember who it was. Because there was arguments on who deserves the next title shot in that division, right? So Bilal Muhammad and Shavkat.
Yeah.
So that's
And
gonna
then
be
Ian
tough.
Gary and Sean Brady are getting into the mix too.
Ian Gary Machado.
Yeah.
Yeah. But put some respect on his and his wife's name.
And the personal trainer's name. Very tough. Very
Better
tough.
put some respect on all their names.
All of their names.
All right, Dylan, you ready? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks
Anything
for having
else
me,
we want
man.
to discuss?
I'm good, man.
That
I
was a
appreciate
short
you.
one, only like 45 minutes or so. Not bad.
We ran through it.
Hey,
We were excited.
bro, I'm still so excited. Like I
I'm
said,
nervous
I
now.
don't even know what else to talk about. I'm just.
I'm gonna make a
excited.
graphic so you can post it.
Let's go. All right, Dylan. Appreciate you coming back
All right.
on.
Appreciate
we'll
you,
see
man.
ya before we'll start watching more fights together. And
Well, sure.
Yeah, we'll do this. All right, bro.
Thanks,
See ya.
guys.
This episode of Somehow We're Adults is over, but if you'd like to support the podcast, you can subscribe to one of the levels of the Patreon, where we will release bonus episodes that can't be found anywhere else. Any of the money that we get from the Patreon would be used to upgrade old equipment, as well as get new gear so that we can make the best podcast for you to tune into. You can also follow the podcast Instagram at Somehow We're Adults, where I share clips and content about the podcast, and the link in the bio will take you to any of the Somehow We're Adults pages. I encourage you to check out another one of the episodes if this is your first time listening, and if you're a repeat listener, thank you for your support. I love making the podcast, and I hope you tune in for future episodes of Somehow We're Adults.